Those are monkey noises. I didn't know when this stream would start because it doesn't start up right away, so I was just making monkey noises. Hello, what's up? I'm Little Badoom here doing another video for you guys, and this time I am doing an unboxing that took too long to do because of my setup with my computer. And also the fact that my delivery company decided, we're not going to send this one to you. You're going to have to go up to the shipping post office and you're going to have to get it yourself. So I was like, oh, already a hassle. But this is coming from World Trader for Mega Construx, that's Facebook group. I will post a link down. Well, actually, it's already there in the description below. So I don't have to right now. Haha, I already beat myself to it. Anyway, so yes. I think music is playing. Is music playing right now? I might accidentally still have music playing. No, it doesn't seem to be. Oh, okay. No, I got it muted. Okay, cool. Haha. Hello, Admiral Snack Bar, Spinster Productions, Halo Studios. How you guys doing? No music? Okay, good. So we are going to be opening and building this, yes, on a very laid-back day today, I think it is. Thank you, you're welcome. Don't know what you're thanking me for. This is the patented green wrapping technology, and we are going to open it from the side here. We're going to do this right now, because I feel like it. And also, I'm going to be building it on camera. So these are still the people that decide to sponsor me. I don't know why they decide to. I'm not that good of a reviewer, but, or content creator. People keep asking me, hey, do Bionicle videos, and I'm like, no, I'm happy doing these. Which is also kind of funny because I used to do both Halo and Bionicle videos, so it's not like this isn't really going away from what I usually do. So, let's see. Cut from the side here. Maybe we'll let a couple of people join in. There's some lined paper inside before we actually take a look. Hello, Luke. We meet again, I see. I don't know if anyone else is coming from my Twitter page. I should probably mention, hey, Twitter, I'm live right now. Come join the fun. Let's see. Watch this live stream where Brian goes on Twitter. Ooh. Alright. There we go. For a second there, I thought it said he streaming, and I was like, did I put in the typo? Is that weird? No, it's fine. Personally, I disagree. You do awesome reviews. They are short and straight to the point. Thank you. I tried to make them short and simple and yeah, straight to the point. Because, like, when you do quite a lot after a while, the same Spartan is still the same Spartan. So I don't have to go over, like, oh, here's this piece of armor, here's that, here's this, and the difference between all this. No, I could just be like, okay, it has the Spartan Scout shoulders, the helmet is, I don't know, Gungoose or whatever, let's move on. You know what I mean? And that's not to badmouth any other reviewer, like, if you guys want to take the time to do, you know, whatever and talk about whatever, that's fine. That's up to you. And it's good that there's reviews that really analyze and talk about, you know, the actual product. I just like, okay, let's get to the point, because I feel like we don't have to, you know, spend 10 minutes on a Mongoose set, you know. But that's just me personally, you know. People can disagree and watch whatever they want. That's the special part of YouTube. That's the magic of it. Hello, Justin Yates. Hello, Blue Brick 2.0. I messed up your name. I do apologize for that. Let's go ahead and open and see what's inside. There we are. It seems like a pretty big box for this. It is the UNSC Woodland Gungoose with 95 pieces total. Yes, this is what I got. I actually did remember seeing this in the stores before they decided, hey, let's have a whole Halo drought in Walmart. And this was actually one of the last sets that they had, but I thought, I'm going to wait till it's on clearance or sale or something. And then they never put it out again, and I'm like, okay, well. It comes with the Spartan Pathfinder, which is the first time I've gotten the Pathfinder in a solid color. I've gotten one that's from the older build, which is funny that it took so long for it to get the newer build system, because I think the Pathfinder was one of the last ones to get it. Although, I think that for some of the old designed figures, you know, the new articulated ones, I think that they still have some that they have yet to make in the new articulation mold. I think there's one with a visor that goes like this, and it's a line. I can't remember which one it is, and I think they didn't do the CIO Spartan, but they did the Pathfinder, and then they did another one in transparent orange with the booster packs. That one I've got, and now I got a proper newly articulated Pathfinder, and I really wanted that figure for a while, so that's good. And then the Mongoose, I wasn't sure about the Mongoose, but then I watched the build, the construction for it, and there's actually a few interesting techniques for it. It's not just a simple basic build run-of-the-mill Warthog. It's actually much better on how it's constructed, or at least it seems like that way, compared to the Recon Getaway, because the construction of the main chassis is a lot more unique than you might think. The only other mongoose to do it was the mongoose after this, which I think was the Oni mongoose. I can't remember the exact name for it. I think it was just called the UNSC mongoose. But with that set, it came with the Spartan Enforcer in blue, and it pretty much had the same construction as this. The only difference was it wasn't a Gungoose. And, of course, it didn't have the camo. Oh, Spinister! $4.99. Thank you so much for the donation. I really do appreciate that. That is awesome. Thank you so much for that. I agree your vids are epic. Oh, thank you. Oh, nice. Cool. I really want the Oni Mongoose because I have no Oni. It looks cool. I kind of want to get it, but it's not at the top of my list. If I find it and it's cheap, I'll probably get it. Isn't it similar to the Oni Mongoose? Well, we just talked about that. I'm surprised you put SS38 on your list. Yeah, what Justin is referring to is I did a top 10 or top 20 list of Transformers I purchased or received in 2020. And it's not really a well thought out list because some of the things I'm kind of like, was it? I don't know how I feel about that. But if you ever wonder what my top 20 Transformers of last year that I received, you can go to T-Fan page 101. It's up there. I know, self-promotion. Get to the build, why don't you? But it's up there, so, you know. I do want to do a top 10 of the Halo sets that I received last year, and I want to try something with that. So, who knows? Maybe that will happen. We'll just have to wait and see. Let's go ahead and open this up because there's something else inside. As you can tell by the title of the video, this isn't from Matty Craft. Matty Craft wouldn't just give me a set. He would probably do a custom, right? Because he's very infamous for customs. Well, let me pull out the bag and... Oh, that's not from the set. What is that? Let me open this up and show you exactly what's inside. So, Matty Craft, I forgot to link his video. I should have done that. Had done a video a while back in partnership with the Facebook group. Trying to remember. World Trader. I don't know why I blanked out there. But he did a partnership where he would make a couple of customs and it would be given away on the group. Well, even though they're kind of helping me and kind of sponsoring with some of the stuff that I'm doing, I won one of the giveaways as well. So I have this custom hunter, which I'll bring this out. Let me see if I can bring up OBS. Okay, so here's this hunter. And then here's the original one. This is from the Warthog Run, I believe. And so he decided to scratch up the helmet, and it seemed like he also painted these sections here, so that's good. He had some scratch marks over on the shield, on the top here as well, across the body. He also coated it in this silver streak, which looks fantastic. I really like that. It really makes a difference. Like, the blue looks like a completely different tone compared to this. So it does look nice. That silver marking goes all across the legs, into the torso. And so, yeah, that's nice. So now, I have 3 hunters in blue. And one's more beat up than the rest. So that is very awesome, and I want to thank Matty Craft. Oh, sorry. I want to thank Matty Craft for that. And of course, World Trader. But everything else in here should be the Woodlands Warthog. Or, Warthog. Gungoose. The Gungoose. Not a Warthog. Alright, that's all the bags in there. See, what you guys don't realize is that Mega Construx made the box huge on purpose so that World Trader can put in the Hunter. This is kind of like a battle pack now. It's the Hunter versus the Woodlands Gungoose with the Spartan Pathfinder. And I need to stop saying Woodlands. It's Woodland. But, yeah. We're gonna build it, too. It's not just an unboxing. It's a build! Gotta be careful for that Hunter. That Hunter is also my first custom figure, too. Let's go back to this. Gungoose looks cool. I'm surprised. Oh, looks cool. Speaking of which, if I have enough money left over next month, I'm gonna send you some stuff to you. Ah, sweet. Sounds cool. Sounds good. Halo 3 Hunter? I guess. I lost one of the things on the cannon for it. If I lose one, I just put it in the middle, or I just put it off to the side, and I barely even notice. Got Ripa Marami got me back into Mega Construx. Cool. Hunter would obviously win, yeah. Unless the Pathfinder puts a grenade on the Gungoose and then fires off or drives off the Gungoose into the Hunter and it just explodes. Maybe there'd be an argument there, but... Alright, let's go ahead and move this down so that you can see 4 bags in total. Here's all the rods and stuff. There's a lot more parts than I thought there would be in this Gungoose. But we are going to open the bag. I'm going to start off with the really tiny one, because I don't want all the pieces to fly off and get loose. So yes, this is a sealed set, which I have no problems with. Lots of red pieces for the interior stuff. Very cool. There's also this bag. I feel like they could have done with less bags than this. Like, they could have combined those two. Just had at least 3. I feel like 4 is a bit much. Not that I'm complaining, because, I mean, I'm going to build the set anyways, and those are going to be tossed to the side, so it's not like I'm really going to focus on... Ah, I keep hitting the wire on the webcam. It's not really like I'm going to focus on those, but it's there. What the hell? It's like a piece of something. Oh, God, what the hell? This was stuck in my chair. It's one of those Neo-Shifter blaster things. That was weird. There's also that custom piece that came in the Recon Getaway. I thought that was only exclusive in the Recon Getaway, but no, it's also here. Can I point out that these pins are obviously Lego? I mean, that just looks straight up like a Lego part, not even... Oh, we'll base it off Lego. Because, I mean, yes, I know it's brick-based, all of them are pretty much like Lego, but... I mean, you can see the Mega Blocks and Mega Construx logos on some of the stuff, and then there's that piece that's just straight up a Lego piece. I don't know. Maybe it's just me because I'm also into Bionicle. Which, by the way, is 20 years old. My God. I remember when I got my first Bionicle set, and that was 20 years ago because it was the original Pohatu. There's the wheels. Apparently there's a difference between some of these wheels. Like, some of them are left-sided and some of them are right, but I never quite realized the difference between them, so I'm not sure if it's really that specific. Is it the... Oh, it's the direction of the tread, so it kind of has this arrow shape to the tread, so gotta watch out for that. There's some of the parts right there for the Mongoose, but we're not done, or Gungoose, because apparently there's a difference. There we go. Now we got these custom pieces out. Printed parts, that's always a good thing. Look at that white stripe right there. And then on the other side, it's got a UNSC label. So not only can you recognize which side goes to which, because on one side you can see it's a lot thinner than the other, but using the tampos, it just makes things a lot easier. Pathfinder Spartan, there he is. You can see him with his blue visor. This is going to be a wicked cool Spartan to open. My god. It's 2021, and all the Spartans and figures that, actually just all the figures in general that I've gotten, have been for Halo 4 and 5. I have not received anything from Halo Infinite as of this year, and I've got some sets that came out for 2021. Alright, so there's all the parts. Let's do, oh, I can't do a pan zoom thing, because it's going to pull on my laptop, and I don't want that to happen. But I swear those are the parts. Let's just bring them forward a bit. Like so that you can get a good look at everything. There we go. How's that? There's the parts. That's what we're working with, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to be building the Spartan, and then I will get back to the chat. Oh, interesting enough, this is a female Spartan. That I did not know. So, one thing I want to ask you guys is, how are you liking the reviews? I know we talked about that earlier. I'm not trying to sound like, oh, we gotta make this about me, me, me. But, I really want to know specifically what you guys like. Is that clicked in? That doesn't feel like it snapped in. I guess it is. What specifically you like, so that I can, keep at that and maybe improve in future videos what I do. Because, I mean, I've done reviews for years on TFan Page 101, but doing it on Ultimate Doom kind of feels different, because it kind of feels like I'm starting from the ground up again. Like, I know specific things on how to do for YouTube videos, but doing it for a different channel that, I don't do these super often, trying to create a style for it. And also I want to bring up, because I don't want it to all focus on me, please check out World Trader on Mega Construx, and also Matty Crafts. I apologize that I forgot to put the link in the description. I'll do that after the video's done, or after we're done the live stream. But check them out, please, because, I mean, it's especially World Trader, because they're sending a huge support this way for Halo reviews and whatnot. Like, what I tried to say is they're supporting me on the content that I'm doing. I don't know why I messed that up, but is that a new chess piece? That's a cool one. I actually like that one. But or is that the one from Vale? I don't know. But they're helping me out a lot. They're actually sending over, I don't want to spoil what it is, but they are sending some stuff that is going to help me finish off a certain part of my collection. So there's that Pathfinder helmet. Still needs that black outline across the visor, but it looks pretty good. I kind of like how thin it is on the sides. Alright, and then we got the shoulders, which I always put on the wrong direction. Come on, work with me. I gotta say, I really like these minifigures, but they're really hard to assemble sometimes. Oh, and before anyone asks, yes, I am planning on reviewing this as well. And there's the Pathfinder. But before I review it, I got something else that I've actually written the full review of. And that will come out, I don't know when, but I might film that after this video. So there's her. Little SMG with the silencer. And there's her stand. And there we go. Going back to comments. Twinsies! Let's see. My first stimulus check got me into Halo. Oh. I just got Bionicle with the robot minifigures. Ah, yes. My first was the original Pohatu, by the way. I don't know if I completed that sentence. Pathfinder, more like Deathfinder because it's death facing a hunter with only an SMG and a Gungoose. Well, the Gungoose has a gunner, but still, what's that gonna do? I like all the energy in the reviews. Thank you. Twinsies! I like twinsies almost. I like the energy and the humor. Thank you. I love the reviews. They help me get to know the Halo lore more. Even though I don't know much about the Halo lore myself. Agreed. I was just about to get this set. Oh, very nice. Would you suggest this set? Well, I haven't built it yet, so. Hello, Lobo. I'm sorry, I can't read the rest of your name. I'm bad with words and names. Would you suggest? Oh, I already read those. Nice reviews, best reviews on Halo Infinite sets so far. Oh, thank you. I'll just say what I'm reviewing next time. It's gonna be the energy sword from the Halo Infinite line. You know, the exclusive one. So, yeah. Pathfinder and Hunter custom by Matty Crafts. Let's go ahead and build us a Gungoose. Why don't we? Because this is not looking fair, and I want to make it look a little more fair. All right, so we got one of these. We've got one of these. We've got one of those small tile pieces where it kind of cuts the corner. We found it. I think this is the right one, and I can't pick it up. Yep, there it is. See how small that little corner is? But it makes a world of a difference. Is it this side? Yeah, wow. I just randomly picked, because these are one-sided pieces, I just randomly picked the correct ones. Alright, so this triangle piece goes into there. And let's see. So this will go right in the middle. Like so. And then this will go right here. And that's where the foot will go. One thing I do like about the Recon Getaway Mongoose is the fact that it's thinner compared to this. Like, I like the detail going on here, but it's so tricky to get the legs around it, usually. So, gonna leave that there like so. Okay, so we're gonna work on the other side. So we're gonna need the opposite of those things that we already taken out. So there's that. There's that. Oh, we do need this. Oh, we don't need this. Get that out of here. Get out of here. Okay, so we need that other tile piece. And we will... Ah! It's so hard. My fingers are big and it's difficult to hold things right now in such a tiny scale. Even though I've been doing this for I don't know how many years now. Come on. Maybe I should have done this first. There we go. I usually try not to plug these in all the way right away. Just because I'm not sure exactly what distance I'm supposed to work with. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to connect something on top of here. So, there's that. Now it looks like a tiny sea turtle bowl right now. Let's go ahead and build us a midsection. So we're going to need 2 of these. We're going to need 1 of these red pins right here. We're going to need 1 of those silver kind of squiggly lines. And then we're going to need one of these with the... Oh, I don't want that lamp to fall. We're going to need one of these, and then one of these ratchet pieces, which I was thinking, are these new? They don't feel new. I think they came in the Mantis. But I might be stupid. Oh, we need another one of those squiggly things. There we are. Let's see. We're going to plug this into here. And then we're going to plug this onto the other side. And I can see it goes in all the way. So now it looks like a bike handlebar. But that's not the bike handlebar now, is it? And then this red pin will go right here, like so. And it doesn't really plug in all the way, but it doesn't even show that it plugs in all the way in the instructions. By the way, they don't have that little lip on these pins. The older pins that were in these styles didn't have this lip where it was so much easier to take off, especially if you got a part separator. So when you had these all the way into a pinhole, they got stuck really easily. So you gotta watch out for that, but otherwise it should be fine. And then that plugs into there, and that helps hold the entire construction in place so it doesn't plop out all the time. So very nice, very interesting technique on how to do that. Alright, so now we're going to get some color into this. Some tan well, other than the red, of course. We got these tan pieces, so this will plug right there, leaving one of the pegs exposed on the front, and then this will plug right in the back here, like so. Ooh, start moving those. Let me see if those aren't straight. There we are. So we got these. And then what else do we have to do? We need two of these little tiles. We need a red pin. We need one of these, and then we need this bar section thingy. And this will plug right into there. This will go right over top up here, like so. And then these will go... It's kind of hard to see. I think they go right there. There's an interesting technique with the set as well, which we'll take a look at later on. So that plugs right into there, like so. And yes, I was correct. So there will be something to plug over top of here. Hopefully I got it at the right distance. These are kind of tricky to do. Let's see. I think I need to plug them in all the way. Nope, because that's... Oh, yep. I guess I have to. There we go. Alright, that's all plugged in, which gives it a little detail on the side. Very cool. And helps secure the top section. And then the other piece that we needed was right here. Like that. Alright, so now we're going to move that. That looks a little long now, doesn't it? Now we're going to need one of these frame pieces. It's the one with the UNSC label. We're going to need one of these. And then we're going to need two of these that are opposite, which, yes, I did get one. Haha! I'm smart, even though I lost one of the pieces. Alright, so going outward, it plugs in underneath there. Getting these 1x1s in the piece like this is really hard to do. And then this will plug right underneath here. And then that will plug right there. And this is what I like, how they get that shaping right there underneath. They don't have to do that. They could have just put it over top and ignored it. But nope, they wanted to give you the full experience of building the set. And that will plug right into there like so. And now you have part of a frame. And of course, we have to work on the opposite side. This color seems darker compared to these pieces. So I don't know if that's going to vary from person to person, but on mine, that's what it looks like. Let's see, so we got this, and then we will plug that onto here like so. And come on. This is really hard. And this will plug right to there, like so. This is the side with the stripe, and then that will plug right there. And then we do this. Believe it or not, we attach stuff. Would you believe that in a Mega Construx set? And apparently it also flies away. Okay, so we got this, which will plug right into the middle there. Yes. So that plugs right there. And then this will plug right here. Didn't feel like it was the right distance to plug in, but apparently it is. So we got that. That's looking like a mongoose or gungoose. We have to be specific. Of course, I'm just joking around. And then let's see. We got these clips, and they will plug this way like so, and this will help form part of the Gungoose gun section. You know why it's called a Gungoose. Which I don't have a lot of mongooses that have released. I got the original mongoose, which I love, and I might do a video on that eventually. But yeah, I got that mongoose. I got the white one that came with Noble 6. I've got the gray one that came with a meal. I've got the white one that came, so I got two white ones. Well, I got the Gungoose white one that came with Noble 6. Don't know why I keep forgetting his name. Is the one that came with a meal a Gungoose or a mongoose? No, that's just a mongoose. I'm talking about. Okay, let me try that again. The original one, I got the white Arctic one from the Battlescape or the. I think it was the High Ground base thing, that big purple tower thing. I got the one with the meal. I've got the Gungoose that came with Noble 6. And of course, Recon Getaway. Is that all the mongooses I have? I know they released a ton more, but I don't have a ton. Yeah, kind of weird. So, those are the ones I have. Anyways, let's go ahead and continue building matters with yes. Okay, so that's a black 1x1. You want to make sure and be careful that you don't mess that one up. Let's see. So this is here. And then we got one of these. And then we got one of these. And we got one of these. And then we got one of these, right? One of each? Okay, cool. Let's see. And then we're going to decorate the top of the vehicle with parts. Plug that right there. They never really secure the handlebars now, do they? All right. And then after that, we've got right here, we've got this little piece. And then here. I gotta tell you, this is a lot more complicated than I thought it was going to be, and I even knew that it was going to be complicated. I could definitely tell why the Recon Getaway came with 4 figures and not just 1. Interesting building experience, and I'm glad that it's simple because my hands are hurting from so many complicated builds. Alright, so we got this. It looks like a little drone with tiny arms. We got that. Plug is right there. And then we've got one of these L-shaped pieces that plugs onto the side like so. As maybe some sort of handlebar. You could also use the other side as... I don't know if that piece is... This one is a spare. I assume it's a spare. But if you don't want to use another one, you could just plug the SMG on that side, if you like. And this will plug over top of here. It's a lot more stable than the Recon Getaway, I can tell you that much. Alright, so, then, after that, we flip this around, and now we're working on the armatures for the wheels. Okay, these are the same piece. There's that 3-long piece, which is loose. I believe it's the same one that's also in the Defense Point Showdown. By the way, I did build the Defense Point Showdown, and I did build the Warthog. I built the 2 combat units. I built the energy sword, and then I built the Master Chief. So, if anyone's curious, where's that build video? I already did, because I wanted to do it while everyone was there. I didn't want to go into another room and spend hours building a set when it's Christmas and people are out, so I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna build these ones myself. So I did oh, that's pretty cool. So these will, yep, those will move now. Very nice. And there's a stopping point here too, so that's good. But yeah, I wanted to spend time with family, so I decided, okay, I'll just build it out there. What is interesting is that piece right there is brown on here, and underneath it looks entirely brown. That might be a lighting thing, but on the box it looks brown. All right, so we got that, and then, yep, okay, just as I thought. We're gonna build the front little square thing that apparently they have now on these. Let's see, that plugs opposite side. And then what you're going to do is you're going to feed this through underneath here. And that just plugs into there like so. And don't worry about it being secure. It's pretty much locked in from the roll bars, so it's not going to move or shift or ruin it. All right, so we got these. We got two of these with the holes, and then we got two of these with the opposite side. Apparently there's no spares for that, but whatever. And then this will slide into there. And then these are a little tricky to get. Okay, maybe they're not. I thought they would be a little more trickier. But you do want to keep your attention, because sometimes they do get stuck. But these seem to be okay. Alright, so there we go. And then these gunners will go at the front here, with the smaller side of the gunner facing down. Like so. Trying to straighten that off. I will come back to the chat eventually, so don't worry. There are quite a few spare pieces for a build this small. Let's see. Kind of tricky to line these up exactly, but whatever. And then this will plug onto the top there. It's a bit wobbly right now. Not a problem. It's just how it is. Okay, tires. All right, so this will go on this side. This will go on this side. So that means that these two should go onto this side. Okay. There we go. There's one. There's two. There's three. And there's four. The Gungoose, which is a lot more leveled off than I thought it was going to be. I mean, you can obviously adjust that and make it like that, which is an interesting touch, but I think I'm going to keep it down like that. Because I feel like that piece is meant to kind of stop it from going anywhere, and that's probably to add detail. Although I guess you can try and adjust it, or change the level of that. I don't feel the point of that. I just feel like that's fine enough as is. But it does make it interesting, and that is a very intriguing build system going on inside. That is not simple at all, and I like that. You know, the kind of I was about to say scream. It kind of screams. It kind of says the evolution of the mongoose and the gungoose and other gooses, the geese, if you will. Spare parts. You got 3 different colored 1x1 tiles. The 1x1 plates that are rounded off, and 2 of those L-shaped pieces, and 1 of the red pins. So you do have quite a bit of spares. Let's go ahead and add a Spartan on the top here. Why don't we have some? There we go. There we go. And let's see. Yeah, it's really tricky to get her to slide on top, but if you're not picky about how they sit and just want them to sit, I guess it's fine enough. Although I would prefer... Okay, you can get the feet to go on top there. Like so. Okay. Kind of hard to get her head up all the way, though. Because she's like this. And then the SMG, again, you can have that plugged on the back as normal, even though that seems to be tricky. Or you can just plug that right there. I kind of like it right there. Even though that's going to be in the way of the guy. Oh, you know what? Even better. Is this supposed to plug in that way? I don't feel like it is, because it's not snapping. Well, I guess you can do that. The Gungoose! Woodland Gungoose. UNSC Woodland Gungoose. It's done. We got it. And people say that the hunter will be able to stop it. Well, maybe. Aha! There you go. So much for EVA's last stand. It's definitely not Pathfinder's last stand. There we are. I'm going to take this figure off. I don't want to stress that clip there. So, probably not going to constantly plug on the weapon there. I am going to try and see if I can expand this hole, because apparently you need to really push down and expand that. Okay, that weapon went flying. I don't know where it went. It went off the shelf, or desk, or whatever you want to call this. I will get to the chat as soon as I find this weapon piece, because there's always something missing. Found it. At least it's not like that day we were building the Marine Platoon pack, and both pieces that go on the side strap of the legs went flying, and something else went flying. It wasn't one of the helmets, was it? No, because it was in a bag. Can't remember what went flying, but yeah, that was annoying. But yeah, there's the Gungoose. There's the hunter. There's everything. I know it's blurry. I will try to bring it forward so that you can see everything. Get some lighting on that. We built it. We did it, ladies and gentlemen, and it's all the help of you guys for supporting me and hopefully supporting World Trader. There is a link down in the description below. All right. So who is here, huh? All right. Legs into the torso is a pain. Oh, you have no idea. Well, maybe you do because you probably built them. But getting the waist in is the problem for me. Problem for me. I like the energy sword because they look thick. Do you prefer the old or new mold SMG? I like the new mold for its basic form, but I definitely prefer this with the silencer, because, I mean, the silencer has a lot of details for the newer piece, which is funny because it's like such a tiny thing, but it just looks so massive attached to the thing, which is kind of funny too, considering I think it is the same size as this, it's just not as long. So, I don't know what's with that. I was wondering, are you going to do bigger reviews like the AA gun and or the Pelican? So, I want to do the Pelican, I definitely do, but it's just a lot right now. I could do these smaller reviews. The fire team is fine. The energy sword is fine. I know that's a big set still, but because it doesn't have multiple minifigures and it's just the energy sword itself, it's not going to take long to do. It's pretty much the amount of lines that I have, the amount of paragraphs in that review, because I numbered them off, is the same that came in the fire team. So it's not going to take long to do. But when it comes to the Pelican, that is a massive set. And the AA gun is also kind of big. So, and it's got a lot of stuff going on with it. So, doing that, I have to really sit down and relax and actually get into it. The reason why I'm doing these simple reviews is basically to keep me occupied right now, because I'm not trying to do too much right now in regards to videos. I'm kind of taking a break from doing the Transformers videos, but I still am getting into the Halo stuff right now, especially with the fact that Halo is actually releasing sets, that I've just been wrapped up in doing Halo reviews. And it kind of just takes a breather from doing Transformers reviews, because I've been doing them for so long, and I've just been pushing out so much content for that it's like I like doing them. I enjoy doing them, but they take so long to do. The Halo ones, they don't take as long. We need to work something out for those exclusives that only you seem to be finding. Yeah. I like energy swords because well, old ones at least. You can stab, slash someone, and get. Oh my God, Justin, it's a little dark. Getting the Mega Construx figures like getting BFG vibes from that Gungoose body. Yeah. Dang, it's buffering for me. Oh, Mega Construx should make a section to make your own Spartan. You know what? Honestly, I don't mind attaching the legs. I don't mind the shoulders. Don't mind the chest and the helmet. But Mega should really consider just leaving the waist attached. Because here's the thing, they've sold figures where most of it is already built, quite a lot of it is pre-built, like the arms I didn't have to attach, or I've had figures that are fully built. The large Defense Point Showdown gun set, all the figures were built. I didn't have to build a single one. All I had to do was attach some of the stuff, but the Marine and Tartarus, I believe is his name. No, it's not Tartarus. Hyperius. That's what it is. Tartarus is the older one. But Hyperius was in a bag for themselves, which was kind of weird. And then the Grunt and Master Chief was in a bag by themselves too. And they were just packaged like that. I have an OG Ghost and Banshee. Ooh, the OG Ghost. Like a machine where you can build your own figure character, even if it's a made-up one. It'll cost $5. That reminds me of when Hero Factory was doing that. Air Force of Banshees. My hands hurt from the reasons. Okay, so what'd you think? It's from opening a bunch of Transformers out of the boxes because I opened a bunch this Monday and last Thursday. Yeah, very nice haul you got there. Well, that looks great. I might consider getting it. It's pretty cool. Again, I like the construction of the body the most, and how it's very abnormal to what I'm used to for a figure or set this size. BT Boys, yeah. I have that set, but I lost the guy. Oh. Hello, Warpath. Never had a last stand. It died, but the hunter already. I have that set. The figure is kind of trash. Really? I like it. I like her. It's a her. It's female. With the power of friendship and a goose with a gun, we built the set. Yes! Hi. Hello. I made something worse than a mongoose, a warthog. A warthog with elites for wheels. Oh, okay. Bazinga. Hello. People are coming in. My God. I'm sorry that you missed the incredible construction build of the set. I'll have to change out the thumbnail to make sure that people aren't looking for something else, I guess. I don't know. What am I saying right now? I don't know. I really want to do that top something video. Also, because it's driving me nuts, I'm gonna change out some of these. I feel like these were changed out, so it makes it look interesting. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna leave it there. Because, I noticed that these are all out of order, but I kind of like that because it just... I mean, he's all battle damaged as is, so it just makes it look like everything's kind of sporadic, and it's like your fizzy hair. But I do like the paint applications. I watched that video quite a few times to get an idea of the hunter itself. And it's got some battle damage going on right there, some depth into the toy. Very nice. He took I believe a toothpick and scratched up all this. So, very nice, and I'm very happy to get a custom figure now. I don't normally get that because I just like having the set itself, but I have multiple hunters from the Warthog run, so I don't mind this. It's just a personal thing. If you know me, then you know that when it comes to the Halo sets, I prefer having them complete. They don't have to have all the base, little tiny base things, because it's just a, it's basically nothing, just to help the figure stand, which I kind of prefer getting because on my shelf they fall over quite often. But if I get, let's say, a vehicle with no figures, that's going to drive me nuts. No, I don't remember that one. How do you say the name you have? Toa of Ultimate Doom. Yeah, I hate attaching the waist piece on these figures. I've done so many of them. You know what's a good thing about the custom hunter is that I don't have to build it because that's annoying. I think the most annoying build for any minifigure has to be the hunter. Getting the feet in and the legs and the torso and those little green pieces is just. I'm so glad that they decided to make a Halo Heroes version of the Hunter because, ugh, no problem. I watched Transformers shows and movies, but I never got Transformers, but I have one that is jacked. The Hunter is sweet. Yes, it is, definitely. And Matty Crafts has made a video on that, which you can go check out if you want a better look at it. I now have like 4 hunters from collecting the Pelican and the Warthog run. I also got the Halo Heroes one. Very nice. I want to get that Halo Heroes one, but that wave never came out here. What's your favorite figure? I don't know what my favorite figure is because it's coming up to 800 figures from Halo. But what I will say out of Infinite, definitely the Recon from Banshee Breakout. That thing is gorgeous. Besides that, I don't know. You know, I don't even have a Sig fig. I want to be able to put one in, but I kind of want it to match my mock, which is a black Toa with a green visor. Even if I have like a black mock with a red visor. The closest thing to that is the one that came from that locker pack with the black suit. I think it wasn't the Siege one. It was the Covert Ops, not booster pack, armor pack. I think it was Covert Ops armor pack. I think that's what it was. I'll get it. I'm looking at it right now. So yeah, that one. I mean, he's got the right visor shape. It's just not green. I think you know what? I would prefer the Athlon helmet. I really like the Athlon look of that figure. So maybe I'll get another one of those packs, and then I'll just put a green visor over it. I have a Spartan with a broken chest. Oh, I have no idea why, but all my waist plates for my new Spartan Recon, Has Up, and Gungoneer all have a bit of plastic that makes it impossible to put together. Huh. The only hunter I have is the Red Remnant Hunter. Yes, I know that. Imagine a hunter repaint in the mystery pack line. Oh, although that would also be probably the worst thing for a mystery pack because everyone would know exactly which one that is. As much as those little mini builds, you could tell those and the flood packs. I think a hunter would be a little too obvious, even when you're looking far away, because it's the biggest. I got last summer at one of my $4 generals for $5. That's cursed. All right. So in a few seconds, I'm gonna call it a night, or a day, because it's not night. Again, thank you, World Trader, for Mega Construx. If you want to check them out, there will be a link provided. And thank you, Matty Crafts, for the Hunter and being a part of the World Trader and working out with them, and I was able to win that. If you want to check out that group, there's probably going to be other contests going on, and you could probably win something out of that. So just keep an eye out for that group, because the Hunter is not a sponsorship thing. What actually wound up happening was they wanted to send the Hunter because it was a contest winning, and while doing so, they were like, "Oh, do you mind if I put it in the box?" And they were sending the UNSC Woodland Gungoose. So I was like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." And they're also going to be helping me. They actually sent a picture of what they're going to send in addition, and they put it in a box already. They are sending another set, or 3 different sets that are going to help complete a lineup of other sets. So that's going to be fun. If you're curious, Justin, I can tell you. But I don't want to say it on camera. I want to say it off camera. Great to talk to you again. Hope you stay safe till next stream. Thank you. So it sucks. I don't know what sucks about it. There's a lot of interesting building techniques over it. I almost like it more than the Recon Getaway, but I mean, I still like the Recon Getaway, so it's not really a competition for me. But I mean, the construction of the body of this is vastly superior. It's solid too. So yeah, all right. Yeah, I'm gonna head out. So yeah, Ultimate Doom. That's my channel. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I also got Twitter and Facebook pages and all that sort of stuff, and my other YouTube channel. With that, I will see you guys next time. Ah!